Hello, everyone. I am here with Jennifer Kostryna from LexisNexis Risk Solutions. Jennifer, please could you introduce yourself to our community?
Sure, I'm Jen Kostryna. I'm Director of Product Management at LexisNexis Risk Solutions, and I specialize in the identity solutions for our insurance business.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And can you share a pivotal moment or turning point that shapes your journey into tech and identity?
Sure. Really every step of the way on my journey, I have had amazing women who supported me and opened doors for me, whether that's educational or even professional opportunities. I think that those women who helped advocate for me have gotten me where I am today. And specifically, one pivotal moment would be, I think, when I was going through the recruiting process during my master's program. I was trying to figure out, where I go next. I was pivoting in my career and trying to figure out where I was going to land. And as I was recruiting with a lot of different tech companies, one thing I noticed is that many of them had very few women representing them during the recruiting process. And that actually ended up being one of the things that stood out to me about LexisNexis Risk Solutions, that there was a really strong representation of women. I met just so many impressive women during the process, including some who were even working mothers like I was. So I think being able to see that representation helped me understand that this company was going to be the right fit for me. So, ever since I joined, along the way, these women who've been managing me, mentoring me, sponsoring me, they're a huge reason of why I am where I am today in the identity space and in product.
That's amazing. I guess that's why we're doing this interview as well, because the hopes are that people will see you and hear your story and feel empowered to also take a similar route. So thank you so much for your answer there. And why is Women in Identity's mission important to you?
Yeah, I mean, I was really excited to get involved with Women in Identity because I think part of the mission that really resonated with me was the idea that identity solutions are built for everyone, by everyone. Because understanding that we've all got our biases, and that if we don't bring a diverse team, diverse perspectives to the table from the get-go, from the time that we are ideating, innovating, designing, all the way through building and supporting technology. If we don't have those perspectives there, it's going to become apparent in the end product. So I think especially in this traditionally male-dominated field, it's really important to ensure that there's gender representation in terms of all representation, to ensure that we have those diverse perspectives being brought to the table. Because quite frankly, it's going to make good business sense as well. We know that products that are built by diverse teams are more successful, that businesses that are led by diverse exec teams, they outperform their competitors. So, I mean, ultimately, having inclusion and diverse perspectives is not only the right thing to do from an ethical standpoint, it also just makes good business sense. So I really like that part of the Women in Identity mission statement.
That's such a great answer. Yeah, we've just completed some research, and it's about the economic impact of ID exclusion. And the outcome of the research basically just mirrored what you said then, that being diverse in your identity solutions is good business. So, yeah, you've just completely mirrored what we found in that piece of research. So, thank you so much. And finally, if you could sit across from another tech leader who doesn't get inclusive design, what personal story or example would you share with them to make them care?
Yeah, so one thing I'd remind them of why inclusive design is so important is that when it comes to identity solutions, it can be easy to focus on the bad. A lot of times we talk about stopping identity theft, fighting identity fraud, stopping the bad guys, things like that. But just as much as it's about stopping the bad, it's also equally as important to find the good. And so that means recognizing good consumers, legitimate citizens, the individuals. So finding the the legitimate folks out there and being able to deliver them really excellent customer experiences. So being able to delight them and personalize their experiences and exceed their expectations. I mean, who doesn't love that? I love engaging in an experience where things are tailored just the way I want them. Hello, Jen. Welcome back, Jen. Here's everything just the way you like it, Jen. And especially since I specialize in the insurance space, I love seeing those type of experience to see them come to life in our industry. So whether that's going in and getting an insurance quote that you can complete by just answering, a few simple questions, or getting logged into your account by, an easy one-step recognition process, or, unfortunately, when the time comes where you've got to file an insurance claim, to have a really personalized and empathized experience. I think all of that really speaks to the importance of identity technology and being able to drive that, because ultimately, identity is the foundation that's going to empower and drive those types of user journeys. It's what's going to give that potential to create transformative experiences for people.
100% agree. Thank you so much, Jennifer. It was great to hear your insights, and it's great to have you in the community.
Thank you.